Hi there, pals. Workers use cutting-edge agricultural technology to harvest up to 500 bunches of bananas every day as they travel from lush South American farmland to marketplaces across the world. How is efficiency and quality ensured in this process? Watch our popular farming documentary to learn more about this intriguing adventure. South America produces more than 2.88 million hectares of banana plantations, making it a major contributor to the world's supply of this staple fruit. Trip from farm to market demonstrates a smooth fusion of conventional agriculture with contemporary technologies. As demonstrated in our farming video, in order to encourage healthy seedling growth, farmers start by preparing the soil, making sure the pH is between 5.5 and 7, and adding organic matter. Following planting, they eliminate weeds, which, if left unchecked, can cut yields by 30%. And they use integrated pest management strategies to keep infestations under control, while removing diseased leaves, stops diseases from spreading. Removing banana blooms speeds up the formation of clusters, which can weigh up to 60 pounds each. In addition to increasing efficiency, technologies like motorized weed eaters and GPS-guided watering systems guarantee sustainable practices throughout these enormous estates. Depending on the climate and farming methods, bananas usually take 9 to 12 months from planting to harvestable maturity. Before harvesting, workers check the banana bunch's size and color to determine ripeness. Making sure they are firm and completely formed, bananas are chopped with sharp blades, avoiding direct contact with the fruit, and then carefully placed into protective containers to prevent harm during the process. Each worker gathers roughly 500 bunches a day, on average, evidence of the effectiveness of both conventional and contemporary techniques. After being harvested, bananas are either moved by hand or by mechanical means. On large farms, crates are moved to processing centers, using trucks or conveyor belts. By combining tried-and-true methods with cutting-edge equipment, output is increased and the bananas are kept in optimal condition for the market. In order to preserve banana quality and reduce losses during transit, farmers in the farming documentary assert that timely and appropriate treatment is crucial. In this farming documentary, fresh bananas are peeled, cut into uniform slices, usually 1 to 2 centimeters thick, and then deep fried for 2 to 3 minutes at 180 DGC 356 DF. in banana processing companies. Bananas are fried, allowed to cool to room temperature, and then prepared for distribution by being packed into 150 g bags. Harvesting banana plant stalks is the first step in the process of producing banana fiber, which is the process of turning banana stems into cloth. The stems are stripped and processed to produce long, strong fibers, which are then washed, dried, and soaked after the fruit has been removed. Frequently, these fibers are weaved into fabric after being spun into yarn. The resultant material is eco-friendly, biodegradable, and long. It is utilized in bags, mats, and apparel. Banana fibers are a flexible and sustainable substitute for synthetic fibers in a variety of industries. According to official sources quoted in numerous farming documentaries, their tensile strength can reach 1,500 newtons per centimeter. Storms and floods can destroy entire farms, posing serious problems to the South American banana business. According to a 2020 farming documentary, Hurricane Iota damaged over 20,000 hectares of land and resulted in losses of up to $200 million in banana crops in Colombia alone. In addition to lowering yields, these extreme weather events cause delays and additional financial burden by interfering with banana transportation procedures. Farmers are embracing cutting-edge technologies to address these problems, such as drainage systems that lower the danger of flooding and weather prediction systems that help them better prepare for storms. Did you know that? 4.3 billion pounds of watermelons are harvested annually in the United States. However, how do farmers handle such a massive undertaking? What part do sophisticated machines play in accelerating the procedure? How do these melons get from the farm to the facility where they are processed and then to your table? To learn the whole story, sign up for Trending Farm now. How does the United States continue to be one of the leading growers of watermelons worldwide? This $500 to $600 million sector, which harvests 4.3 billion pounds a year, depends heavily on innovation, large-scale processing facilities, and sophisticated automation, according to experts, are essential for satisfying demand. Dr. James Carter, an agricultural economist, says a consistent supply is guaranteed by high-tech processing and efficient cultivation. Over 100 million tons of watermelon are produced worldwide by the U.S., with Florida accounting for 39,000 acres, Texas for 26,000 acres, and Georgia for 21,000 acres. To increase productivity, this booming business depends on advanced machinery, automation, and productive agricultural methods. This documentary will show you the technology that maintains this summertime favorite plentiful and fresh. from planting and irrigation to harvesting, processing, and packing. Ever wonder how the ideal watermelon is grown before it is sent to the processing facility? Choosing the appropriate farmland is the first step. Farmers select sandy loam soil that drains effectively and has a pH between 6 and 7. Then, to increase irrigation, clear the area of rocks and weeds before plowing 30 to 45 CE deep. They employ plastic mulching technology, which warms the soil, holds on to moisture, inhibits weed growth, and guards against soil-borne illnesses. In order to maximize efficiency, imagine large fields where soil preparation is automated by bed shapers and mulching spreaders, operating in unison. However, how can farmers guarantee robust, healthy plants? High-tech nurseries, where climate-controlled greenhouses maintain an optimal 75 to 85 DGF for germination, are used in place of direct seeding. Automatic transplanters carefully plant up to 2,000 plants per day when seedlings are ready, ensuring a successful harvest. Why is drip irrigation so much better now than it was in the past? Farmers used flood irrigation in the past, which wasted water and raised the possibility of plant diseases, in order to provide moisture directly to the roots. Modern drip irrigation systems use sensors and automated water flow, reducing waste while maintaining ideal soil moisture levels of 1 to 1.5 inches each week, while smart irrigation controllers with AI-based moisture monitoring adjust water levels in real time. Specialized drip installers place irrigation pipes under mulch. However, water is insufficient on its own. Bees play a crucial role in pollination. Bees make sure that the fruit develops properly, and every plant produces both male and female flowers. To increase yields for the processing business, some farms even employ AI hive management systems to track bee activity. The United States harvests billions of pounds of watermelon annually, using both sophisticated machinery and physical labor. Finding ripe fruit is the first step in the procedure. A hollow tapping sound, optimal maturity is indicated by a dark green rind and dry tendrils close to the stem. In order to guarantee the highest quality prior to harvest, contemporary farms also employ AI fruit scanners to assess sugar levels. Workers still frequently pick melons by hand on large fields, twisting or chopping them from the vine. Every year, 4,200 seasonal laborers harvest more than 1.1 billion pounds of watermelon in Florida alone. Many farms use automated harvesting techniques. To increase productivity, conveyor belts efficiently move melons in Texas and California, while self-propelled harvesters, which can handle up to 2 acres per hour, cut labor expenses by 40%. Automatic watermelon sorters ensure that only the best melons make it to the processing factory by classifying them according to size, weight, and maturity after they are gathered. Every watermelon travels a high-tech path from expansive farmland to store shelves, while AI-powered optical sorters evaluate melons according to size, weight, and ripeness. The rotational washing system eliminates impurities. In order to maintain freshness, automated packaging methods quickly prepare them for distribution in Temperature-controlled warehouses 50 to 60 deg. After that, 25% of U.S. watermelons are exported to stores like Whole Foods, Costco, and Walmart. Freshness and transparency are guaranteed by cold chain logistics and blockchain traceability, with farming being revolutionized by drones, satellite photography, and AI monitoring. The future is even more promising. Vibrant farms in the warm sun of Thailand, a voyage that culminates in an irresistible snack and heavy fruits dangling from tall branches. Do you have any experience with dried jackfruit? You're losing out on a flavorful experience if you don't. What is your favorite fruit snack? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't be shy. Let's begin this journey by exchanging ideas. The voyage of the jackfruit starts long before the seed is planted in the processing plant. Thai farmers like sandy soil that drains easily and has a pH between 6 and 7.5. Ideally adapted to the warm, humid environment of Thailand. They propagate trees via grafting rather than simply sowing seeds, making sure that 30 to 40 centimeters of trees are moved into areas with 8 to 12 meters of room for their branches to spread. The key is early care, trimming to give the plants shape, and watering during dry spells. At the processing factory, preparing jackfruit for its prominent role is a labor of love. Are you interested in farming? What would you most like to cultivate in your own backyard? Let's get some green thumb inspiration by exchanging ideas in the space provided below. Like a finicky companion, jackfruit trees want attention. Thai farmers can handle the challenge. In order to support such heavy fruits, pruning maintains them healthy by eliminating dead branches and increasing air circulation. Farmers use natural predators and organic chemicals to combat pests like fruit flies and stink bugs. Resilient cultivar and good garden hygiene help against diseases like stem rot. A plentiful harvest prepared for the processing plant is guaranteed by this careful attention to detail. Do you think farming is difficult? Which plant has been the most difficult for you to care for? Post your tales in the comments section. Tell us about your struggles with nature. Thai farmers become expert craftspeople when harvest time comes. In order to determine when the fruit is ready, they tap it and listen for a hollow sound. They also keep an eye out for the turning of yellow-brown shells. They gently cut with a sickle or sharp knife, protecting the fruit and the tree. Their skill produced 450,000 tons of jackfruit in 2023. A remarkable accomplishment that feeds the world and the processing factory. Jackfruit is sweet and fragrant right from the tree. It's the best. How does your jackfruit taste? Dried, fresh, or sometimes flavored with salt and pepper? Tell us in the comments below. And together, let's find new ways to appreciate this treasure. Harvest is just the beginning of the trip. It travels to the processing facility where jackfruit is turned into a popular snack around the world. Only the finest fruits are included, peeled by hand or machine after being carefully cleaned to get rid of dirt. For ideal drying, the vitamin-rich bright yellow flesh is cut into birthday cake-like slices. Commercial dryers in Thailand's state-of-the-art processing facilities hum for 8 to 10 hours at 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, sealing in nutrients and flavor. That the end result is a tasty and nutritious crispy sweet delight. Are you still tempted to try dried jackfruit? What is your favorite nutritious snack? Let's exchange some delicious ideas, and you may share your favorites in the comments. The processing factory and Thai farmers are only one aspect of the narrative. Thailand is deeply ingrained with jackfruit. Vendors on busy streets astonish with their lightning-fast cutting abilities, transforming prickly giants into delicious slices with little waste. Jackfruit thrives both locally and internationally. Thanks to this fusion of innovation, expertise, and tradition, it is evidence of high-quality production and sustainable farming from seed to snack. Have you ever pondered how the ocean delivers fresh salmon to your plate? Since farms today produce more than 70% of the world's salmon, high-quality salmon is guaranteed by sophisticated machinery and meticulous processing facilities. However, what actually takes place behind the scenes? Now, let's explore the exciting realm of salmon production, harvesting, and processing. Salmon naturally come home to lay their eggs in secure riverbeds. However, contemporary farms precisely duplicate this technique. Controlled breeding, according to experts, increases fish health and survival rates. Farmers retrieve eggs, fertilize them, and track their development in specialized tanks using cutting-edge technology. Ideal hatching conditions are guaranteed by automated temperature control and filtration devices. The eggs develop into larvae that feed on their yolk sacs after 4 to 12 weeks, and then they mature into free-swimming fry. Before they reach maturity, these juvenile fish are subsequently moved to tanks under observation to continue growing. Every stage from the hatching facility to the processing factory is planned to guarantee quality, sustainability, and efficiency in the delivery of fresh salmon to customers throughout the globe.